Oops. Oops. I'm fucking everything up. All right, let's do this.
Did you lose yourself? Are you someone new? When I see your face, will I recognize you? The girl you were is the girl you are. You can never fall too far, not from me. As long as blood pumps through my veins, there is nothing you can do to make me fall out of love with you.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here with us. Did we come in good?
Yeah, I started off the episode really fucked up, but that's all right. That's par for the course.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
So anyway, everybody, we got the beautiful Christine with us. What's up?
Hey!
Hey. But yeah, basically, everybody, we're going to run down the nominations. Obviously, last time that we were on the air, we talked about Austin being HOH. And now we've got his nominations. And McCrae, are they currently playing veto?
I believe they are in veto right now.
Down.
I'll jump
Okay.
on the feeds quick here.
Hey,
And see what's up.
try to paste this link somewhere and like hammer it out or something. Since we
What link?
the link to the show.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's still
since
feed is
the
still
feeds are down.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
anyway, POV. Obviously, Steve and Johnny Mac have been nominated, and I believe Johnny Mac pulled Meg. But anyway, Julia and Vanessa have also been selected playing Power Veto. So this is going to be a tough spot for Steve or Johnny Mac if neither of them win.
Absolutely. I want to preface this all by saying that the music that we introed in here was Spider Cider, as Christine, you might know. Yeah, Where Your Feet Should Fall. You can find Spider Cider at spidercider.bandcamp.com. Go check out some music, buy some, support great artists.
That song's about me.
Woo! Cute.
I didn't hear it. I can't hear it, so I'll have to go back and listen to it. What's it called? What's that
It's
song
called Where Your Feet Should Fall by Timothy Brecht of
okay.
Spider Cider.
All right,
I love
right
saying
on.
Spider Cider. It just sounds great in the mouth.
It does sound very cool.
All right, so yeah, back into it. Yeah,
Anyway.
Steve and Johnny Mac are definitely in a very precarious situation right here. It doesn't look like Austin is really going to try to go after Vanessa, it seems. It seems like he's, I don't know, is that a good move? What do you say, Christine?
I think if Vanessa gets past this week, she's going all the way. I think at this point, I feel like Austin was the only last chance. And otherwise, in the beginning, I didn't even think she was going to be that good. Like, I didn't think she was going to be a winner or anything. But at this point, I'm calling her, like, top 3 at least.
Yeah.
She's kicking ass, and I agree with you. I think that if the person that comes in doesn't have daggers for her, and she can spin, she can spin James and Meg, or however she wants to do it, start targeting, give somebody the confidence to target Austin and the twins, then that she's going to nestle down. And in all honesty, I hate to ever bring up our own season, McCrae, but it's very Exterminator ish to try to formalize to get out something at the end, because it's such a common big enemy target that everybody's aware of, and then you'll try to sort it out amongst yourselves later. And they need the number. If she can really work with them, then they'll need the number and cling on to her.
Well, she's gonna build that like us versus them mentality, and she'll make a war happen, and she'll be sitting in the sidelines, just watching it all throw down, and she's gonna be sitting pretty. As long as she can keep her nose clean during that time, she should be fine. That's kind of where I see it going. I mean, I don't know, but the thing is that I also see it from Austin's perspective.
Let's talk about keeping her nose clean. Talk about keeping her nose clean. What does she need to do to keep her nose clean? Cut down the emotional stuff. Cut down on just the
probably the amount of people that she talks to. Just I don't know. It seems like
keep
she's
her mouth shut.
Do
Yeah,
you think reel it in? Do you think reel it in, or do you think she's going to pounce? Because this next week, I mean, like that's basically what we're talking about when the returning juror comes in. So what's her game with the returning juror? pounce on it, try to form some alliance?
Yeah, she's going to have to plant some seeds, but at the same time, she's definitely walking a very thin line because it's like everyone already knows her game. Everyone knows what she's doing. Everyone knows like what's going to happen. Yeah, exactly.
Sure, exactly.
So she's got a fine line.
But we'll go back to what you're saying about Austin. I'm sorry, I just wanted to touch on that.
I don't remember what the fuck I was saying about Austin.
You're talking about what's best for Austin this week.
What is best for Austin this week? But because it is like keeping Vanessa around is a smart move on one hand because she is kind of a big target and she could be a valuable ally to him from what he understands in the house, his limited perspective. She could be a very good ally.
You know, Austin said I think it was today that they, you know, if the rest of the house wants Vanessa out, well, then go after her. And that's perfect, you know? Yeah. And so, like, it's really, like, he's in a good position by leaving her in the house. I do think it's interesting that it seems like paranoia is causing Johnny Mac lots of trouble this week. Because it looks like Johnny Mac, if he doesn't win the veto, he could be in a lot of trouble from the talk. I mean, you know, they'll bounce around a lot, and we'll probably have to cover something different on Monday on our next show because they'll done the veto ceremony. But as of right now, Austin is kind of worried that Johnny Mac might be lying about Vanessa telling Clelly about that 8 alliance to get them to target her, and like he's starting to worrying about that. Quite like not necessarily just that, but about Johnny Mac in general. I think that he feels like he doesn't have him as close as he may have once thought he did. So, and since they got on the block, and Steve was talking to Johnny Mac and saying, "Hey, I think that Austin the twins and Vanessa and James and Meg are a thing that shows why we're nominated. It's not really the house isn't split like we think it is." And you know, that's one crazy thing is when you're in the house, you don't know where the lines are drawn. And that's the scary part. You know, you're talking the game to somebody that could be telling somebody else, or you're talking game to somebody you can trust and keeps that information in. So Steve and Johnny Mac don't really know which way's up right now. I don't think they understand the line like they once thought they did. So, but I honestly love. You're a big Steve fan. You were a Steve fan starting because he reached out to you with the email. Is that right?
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm 100% Team Steve.
Yeah,
I talked to his mom on the phone, and
what happened?
He just sent me a really long, nice email saying that I didn't deserve the hate and he understood my game. Like seriously, that's like the number one thing you can say to me is understanding my moves. Like, don't get me wrong, I made terrible moves a lot of times, but understanding why I did them is what makes me happier than anything. And he explained that, and I know his favorite seasons. I know his least favorite seasons. Like, he explained everything. He's super cute. But,
that's
so
cool.
I'm like forever indebted to him. I will be loyal to the end.
No, for sure. This week, just from a game standpoint, is he safe even if he doesn't win? You think Johnny Mac needs to win to get somebody else up there? Do you think Steve's pretty much safe this week, though?
No, only because I just saw semi-recently Liz talking about how... Because Liz and freaking the twins and Austin go back and forth all the freaking time.
Sure.
And now Steve's the target, kind of. Like, Steve would be... They want Steve to go if no one wins a veto, things like that. So I don't freaking know anymore. Yeah. It's so annoying. I just hope someone wins a veto.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But yeah, the gossip circle between the sisters, and then what gets back to Austin through Liz, and then through all of them together, and then Vanessa's interactions with stuff. There's lots of. It seems like everything's an option. To some extent this week. There's been lots of names tossed out, trying to settle on noms anyway, and I think that this is a week where Austin's paranoia is so high that we really do need.
Was it a smart move for Austin to win this week?
Yeah, I think so.
Move? I think it probably could have been.
But here's why.
I mean, over James, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess that was the
James would have made a big move. James is like, I want to wear blood and all that stuff.
But so, what about like the whole reset of the week essentially? Like going into this HOH, is it in your head of like, well, this whole week is going to be reset essentially? If someone's going to come back. No matter what, it's easy blood, or it's blood that's gonna be on your hands that someone could come back and fucking bring back some payback. This is a very dangerous week to be HOH.
It is a dangerous week. It is a dangerous week, and Austin's been bitching about that.
Yeah.
But it is a dangerous week to be HOH. However, I do think for Austin's position and being versus James in the HOH, it was very crucial that he win it. Mm-hmm. I think James would have taken that stab. James could have wanted Vanessa out, really, but I think he would have put Austin and the twins in danger, and with no telling who wins veto, I think that Austin made the smart move to win that. instead of throwing it to James.
Yeah. All right.
So,
Well.
but definitely we need one of our nominees to win.
Yeah.
We've got to be able to
can't.
get another
this is
nominee.
this is my bias showing.
Johnny Mac. Yeah, mine too.
Definitely our
Mine too.
biases are showing. I love
I
Steve and Johnny Mac so hard.
Well, it's just like this. Yeah, I'm openly, I think Austin. I'm interested in his game. I really like what he's done. And he's done some things like the Hotels of Vanessa when Vanessa was stronger in the house. And but hey, that's all.
But I still defend this move. I think this is the right move for Austin to make. Put both of them up.
So
I mean, it could have been different. It could have been he could have had more options open, I think, and maybe hurt more, or lessen the blow to like the Steve and Johnny Mac team. He could have put a Meg up against a Steve or a Johnny Mac, and it could have been the same kind of deal. I think that he may have made one too many enemies, but I mean, this it's kind of the right move for him. I think he needs to get rid of one of these two to really solidify his place in the house. I don't know. It's fucking dominating. I don't know.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like, I don't know if the Austin and the twins still being in the house, not even targeted, isn't a testament to their game or how dumb everyone else is.
See,
like, I sincerely don't know at the time. Now I'm just like, are they really that good?
I think it's just that aura of fear of how do you approach taking a stab at that nobody really knows how to do, and they've lost so many allies over and over again. I think that Vanessa. This is the thing. Talking about Austin's move this week with Steve and Johnny Mac. My opinion is this: I think it was probably a good move for him because either way, if noms stay the same, he's getting rid of somebody that would be closer to Vanessa than to he and the twins, and because nobody's going to be as close to him as the twins, and nobody's going to be close to Liz as he is or as Julie is. So like that group, there's really no way to bring in a fourth and feel that safe with them. You know what I mean? So I do think that Vanessa's going to try to spin somebody to go after the twins soon. I think that's probably in her head. Go ahead. Be awesome. Yeah, it would be totally awesome. It was going to be totally. How would you do it? Would you put up Austin and Liz? Would you put up the sisters?
Liz is the glue. Austin and Julia will crumble without Liz. You just really need to get Liz out.
Get Liz out. Yeah, I agree. 100%. But if you say Liz wins the veto that week, who do you do? Do you split up the sisters regardless and try to get out Julia and leave the showmance? Or do you take out Austin and hope you've left Liz at an emotional deficit, not able to continue to play with her sister or whatever happens?
I feel like Austin would be a more scary competitor than Julia. Even that would be such a terrible predicament. Both suck.
No.
Like in the sense of getting one out and having one stay.
Dude, I'm so fascinated by Austin and the twins.
Mm-hmm.
I am. Like, it's a juggernaut and nobody knows how to approach it. Mm-hmm. Austin's got a good social game with people. Like, it's funny, like where Liz slacks in some social game, Julia picks up and vice versa. Yeah. And it always has been. And it's just kind of an interesting little thing to see crawl to the end. And if they make it final three, then honestly, I'm gonna pull whatever little hair I've got out of my head. I'm gonna freak out. It's gonna be awesome. So.
And to go after them, essentially, you just have to throw away your game. Like you have to throw away your game. And anyone that's someone that's watched the show that's a big fan. Feedsters, that's just it's craziness. I'd rather walk further to the end than like go after something like that. Like, fuck, what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? Like, you can't do shit. That's what happened to me. I
had no choices.
Yeah, exactly.
At some point, I was just pecking her, and I knew
exactly. I mean, and I don't know. Everyone, I would rather go blah blah. I don't know. Fuck you. Like, shit can change at a fucking moment's notice. It's like you gotta fucking hold out hope for something, but. There was never a time in the house where I'd be like, I'm gonna fucking draw some lines in the sand and shit is gonna go down. Well, it's just like, what did you say? James did? Yeah, exactly. Which is like, that's what gives me faith. That gives me faith that he might do it again and just be like, let's go, like game on.
He's just so good socially that he wasn't even that much of a target afterwards. You know what I mean? He's just so good with everyone.
Absolutely.
Well, he made the person that got the maddest left. Clay left. Yeah. And then Shelly was gone, just right there next week. So, lucky. Like, if that really was able to, that he got the blood on him, but then he kind of got it off from the people that was left in the house. Because everybody that was left was kind of like, oh, thank God you got that out of the house. Now,
Yeah.
we'll kind of see what's going on from here.
Well, he's playing such a great game actually, and I don't know,
Yeah,
like
James
his like social game is like pretty great because I mean, like even if at this like ending of the game or like in the middle, getting closer to the end game, people are slowing down. Like the fun, the excitement of being on Big Brother is not there anymore. You're tired. You're over it. You're fucking done with the live bullshit. And James is still fucking pulling shenanigans and stuff. Like he's still keeping it fresh and light and fun in there, and like that's only going to help him. I think it's like I don't want to get rid of this guy. You see week after week someone goes and then the house gets more dull. It's like if this guy's keeping everything fun and lively, like there's definitely there's gonna be a piece of everyone that's like, fuck, I don't want to get rid of James. Like,
exactly.
Don't
it's so damn boring. What's gonna be like without him?
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. I don't. I think he's playing. I do think James is playing a really great social game, and I'm not talking about the pranks. That's the edit he's getting a lot right now. But like you do get to talk about how he had a major HOH. Like we just said, he got lots of blood on his hands. Split apart a big showmance, and that was part of a huge alliance. And right now, he's not even on the block. I mean, there's always a potential he could be by the end of this week. But he's not right now, and that is a testament to his social game. I do want to see James survive this week. I really do, because I want to see. Honestly, I would like to see him in power with the returning juror. I would like to see that happen and see what goes on. I think that would be a great scenario. Be a damn fine scenario right there.
Christine, who do you think is going to come back? Firstly, what do you think the competition's going to be? And then second, who do you think is going to come back?
Do you think it's going to be America's Vote? I don't know.
We were kind of debating about it. We were talking about, because, I mean, on our season, they did The Wall. On your season, they did Plinko. Complete bullshit. I don't know. Fucking, what do you think it's going to be this time?
I think if they were smart, they would do like a who can last the longest, more like a wall like you guys did. And if that was the case, I think Shelly or Jackie would have a really, 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 really good shot. And if it's America's Vote, I think Jackie has a great shot, depending on who goes home tonight.
Do you think that's because just of her more exposure compared to all the other house guests, or
Jackie? No, not at all, to be honest. I think it's because
big Jackie fan.
No, I'm saying because maybe it's just me. I see a lot of support for her on the internet, but because she started out as the dumb girl, like her stupid bimbo DRs that pissed me off, and then she got fierce and she's like, screw everyone. Like she had no emotional connections, which I love. Absolutely, and I think she's the only one that would. I love Shelly too. I think Shelly could bring a good game too, but Jackie leaves her emotions at the door, and I think America would be like, get him,
Yeah. Exactly. No, absolutely. And I think Jackie, I hope it's a situation, honestly, I would like them to say, all right, house guests, none of y'all are able to win HOH. The next HOH will come out of the 4 returning jurors, and that'd be it. I would love that. That'd be cool. I would love to see Jackie get it, because like you said, McCrae, somebody's going to have to throw their game away really to go after the Oz twins. But once you do, that's huge. That splash is made. Yeah. And, I mean, like she could she could come in there and be like, I've already been voted out once. What are you gonna do? Yep. And really ramrod it. And she's got the guts to do that. That'd be cool to see.
Ours is not to wonder why. Ours is but to do or die.
Somebody in the comments said, exactly. Somebody said in the comments that getting Liz out would be big for James's game. I do agree with that because James and Liz had the issues earlier on because he was calling her like, "Hey Arnold" or whatever. He was making fun of her, saying she looked like that chick.
Which I didn't get. Helga?
Is
that what it is?
It's really kind of funny, but like just goofing. Like now people like James' personality, but like Julia didn't have that relationship with him. Okay, so like that never bothered her. So like James and Julia have a little bit closer relationship. If you got Liz out, Julia could be a free agent. She has no connection to Austin other than Liz right now.
I do not believe that. I don't think that they're smart enough to not saying that they're not smart, but I think that it's such a loyalty factor in there now where it's like if someone takes out her sister, that's blood. Like she's going to be out for fucking blood regardless. She'll throw her game away just to get some sort of weird family value bullshit.
No, and it would be hard to see her clinging to James if Jackie or James put her sister and got her out. Like I totally see that. But at the same time, if it fell out and James wasn't necessarily to blame, Julia they do have a relationship, and I don't necessarily think that Julia and Austin Liz is the glue there. Once that fractures, I think that she's basically more free agent, and Austin's a big target and easy to paint.
Yeah.
So
Legacy,
I mean, you got that going. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So anyway, that's
interesting.
That's
Interesting.
my take on it.
Yeah.
So your call right now is you depending on who leaves, but you think that Jackie's got the best shot of the Houseguest competing right now.
Overall, I think so, and I hope so.
I'd like to see that.
No, me too. I agree. Of the ones out, I would love to
I
see
do think
Jackie.
that Shelly's going to come back in more reserved. She's going to play way more reserved. She's going to fucking really weigh her options. I think Jackie's going to come back like a fucking full-on lit cannon.
Dude,
Yeah,
so
see,
with
there-
Becky, can you imagine
exactly.
like Becky?
Becky's going to fucking cannon it out, too. She's going to fucking go balls out. I think Becky's
Becky
too
is
dumb
gonna
to
go
realize
balls.
what the fuck is going on. She's going to go out and be like, let's go, bitches. Shit's about to
Becky-
roll.
Becky could get back in, and she would absolutely go after the twins. But that keeps Vanessa safe, and that pushes Vanessa closer to the end.
And that's what Vanessa's banking on, essentially. I think that has to be her game.
I think she's definitely planning on that because I think her plan. I have nothing to back this up, but she obviously, you think in her position in the game right now, has to be thinking when this juror comes in, I'll get the last of them in, and we've got to paint Austin and the twins as the biggest targets in the house.
Oh, yeah.
At this point in the game, there are 3 at what this is final 8. Let's get this 3 dissolved, and then we'll battle it out.
Does Vanessa have
there will be a
blood?
double eviction soon too. I mean, like
Does she have blood on her hands from any of these evictions of these jurors that are coming in? Vanessa?
I mean, it's stomachs. Vanessa, yeah. No, I mean, like, yeah, to some extent.
Was she HOH when any of them went home?
Yes, let's see. Let me look at my chart up here.
Shelly, no. Clay,
No.
no. I mean, sorry.
No,
Shelly,
Clay,
no.
not in it.
Jackie, no. Becky, no.
So, like, presumably, she's pretty much has a clean slate with all of
As
them.
far as HOHs, yes.
She's gonna be fucking.
And she
pretty much,
could
And that's
convince
without a
it.
chart. in front of
exactly.
me.
She's gonna be able to fucking spin anything other than as long as she doesn't have any hard evidence.
I think, honestly, I think that her days of being able to spin some shit is probably about over. There's enough people in the house that have compared stories that, like, she needs to kind of be honest about some things.
Well, I kind of wonder
just
what
say,
the-
hey,
the-
listen, I am on the outs, and this group is obviously
Yeah.
somebody to target, not me. Why go after me and leave a number out to get this to deal with that? Because if you get me out, you almost give the majority of the house. So
I'm curious to know
like
what the
she's
jury's
got the
thinking
easy
about her.
spin in the world if she can just sell it to the right person.
Yeah.
But anyway, well, all right, guys, we're about 22 minutes. McCrae, do you want to wrap it up there
I got
for our
nothing.
next show on what day is today? Saturday on Monday at 9:30.
Monday. I got nothing.
Monday, tune in.
Monday.
Monday. Sorry. I don't know. Christine, what do you got? Oh, your team Steve.
Yes.
Who do you want to? What do you want? Team Steve. You want?
How much Team Steve merchandise do you have first?
Yeah. Where's your Team
Have you
Steve
seen
hat?
his merchandising? I said he's like the fucking Gene Simmons of Big Brother. He's got like cell phone covers. He's got bags. It's so awesome. It's like there's more Steve, and it's going to a charity, which is great. Hey, we need to include that charity in their description.
Yeah, we
below.
should talk.
So
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
do that, and I'll even put an annotation on here, which. McCrae, you get pissed off when I put annotations because you think it looks cheap.
I don't-
We'll
yeah,
put it on,
I don't care,
We'll
yeah.
put one
If
on
people
right
are
here
clicking
where I
on it.
put my hand so it look cool, and so people can click there. And I don't know, give it to charity because it's I don't know what it is. I think it's about like getting kids backpacks or something.
I think I need a Steve trombone cover. That's what I'm gonna
Oh,
get.
yes.
Yeah, exactly.
For your trombone.
Yeah, exactly. Or
Yeah,
a new
me too.
Steve retainer case.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love that. That would be
Awesome.
cool.
I'm giving you guys ideas, free ideas there, Team Steve.
Take it. Take
yeah.
it. Happy fun.
So you want Team Steve? Let's see. What do you want? I'm guessing obviously you probably want him to win the veto just to secure his safety. What do you want from the future of this game? Let's see. Let's hear.
At this point, I'm thoroughly confused. I definitely want Steve to go pretty far. I love Steve James, and I want Vanessa to go far now that she was deep in mud and just freaking crawled right
Yes,
out of it.
absolutely.
I think
Yeah.
she deserves to go pretty far now.
Absolutely.
And honestly, Austin's doing pretty well. I'm
Absolutely.
trying not to be personally bitter at him because he's getting such a good edit considering everything going on. So I need to put that aside and be like, yes, he's playing a good game.
Yeah.
Hey, do y'all think he looks like Weird Al Yankovic on steroids?
Yes! He
Yes, he totally does.
No, I think he looks like Father Sarducci or whatever from like maybe SNL skits.
Guido Sarducci.
Guido Sarducci, yeah, that guy. That's who he looks like to me. When he wears those like T-shades and shit, like.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Shit, look at it. Yeah, the next time he does. Yeah, I think Austin's playing a good game. I think he's getting a lot of hate online and all that stuff, and I don't know.
A bunch of shit. People just want to hate somebody, and there's not really like a villain necessarily. Mm-hmm. And I think it's just trying to villainize somebody. Vanessa's like next in line to villainize really, but like James and Meg or sweetheart Steven, Steven Johnny Mac, you can't say a bad thing about him really.
Yeah.
So
so everyone go combat some Austin hate if you can. I don't know. Maybe not. That sounds like a weird. I don't know.
Yeah, don't take on.
Everyone's gonna start like fucking crazy Twitter wars and shit.
Yeah, don't get the trenches.
With little 13-year-olds or 14-year-olds.
Yeah, exactly.
Either or, never in the between.
Yeah, absolutely.
But just don't buy into the bullshit. Don't buy into the bullshit.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
Don't be a sheep.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Do not be a sheep.
Our the people that are watching this podcast, I can assure you, Christine, are not sheep.
Oh, so. I love the people. I know.
Yeah,
good people watching this.
Yeah, exactly. The smartest audience in the game. Well, yeah, Christine, what do you got to plug? What's out there? What do you got going on?
Follow me on Twitter.
Oh yeah, your Vines also. You and Tim's Vines.
Oh yeah, I got crazy Vines, but mostly go to spidercider.bandcamp.com, and I'm also starting to get involved with this thing here called Sold No More to stop sex trafficking.
Yes.
So I'm gonna start going to board meetings for that soon. But
Sweet.
So Sold No More.
That's cool.
Google it.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's something we can get behind. Sold No More.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's a big deal. Like out in Arizona,
really
right?
Yeah, it's really
yeah.
She's had this woman specifically speaks at schools and doesn't sugarcoat anything and is like, listen, this is what's happening, and she's had a lot of people approach her, and she's helped a lot of people right now, so it's really awesome.
Awesome. If you get us a link or something, we can post it up and people more awareness and all that good stuff. Yeah,
that'd be good. That'd be excellent. All right.
Yeah, Spencer, what do you got?
Just follow me at Spencer B. Clawson. Make sure you follow the podcast at On the Block Pod, and most importantly, give the old thumbs up and subscribe.
Yeah. But more and most important,
what's the most
big happy birthday to Gina Marie. Shout out
Gina
to our
Marie.
girl. Shout out to Gina Marie.
Gina Marie. So make sure you tweet out the Gina Marie that got a on air live happy birthday.
Yeah, especially from us. Everyone else, thank you guys, and I'm always on Twitch and all that good stuff and whatever, and you can don't follow me. You don't like me. Don't do it. It's a waste of time.
That's his new psychology approach.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's good.
It's not worth it. All right, guys. Thanks a lot, and you can always follow Christine at Stein Stinks. It's been on the screen the whole time, so hooty hoot. And thanks everyone, and again, spidercider.bandcamp.com, and thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you guys on Monday at 9:30. Take care, everyone. Peace. Bye bye. All right.